XJ Series 3 owners, gentlemen, start your engines. We are looking at BAS offering for undoubtedly one of the best looking XJs. I would say XJ Coupe Series 2, still my favorite, personal favorite, but I've owned the Series 3 and they're great cars, especially the V12 version. I predict they're an up-and-coming classic. The lines are phenomenal, much better than Series 2s, arguably better than the ones, and definitely better than anything that came after it. So we're starting to see them being restored, and this one is an order going to Australia. It's right-hand drive. This obviously is a custom color that the customer picked, not a standard color. But we have all the standard colors, biscuit, barley beige being the most popular. I've laid out on the table the entire interior kit. Every single piece that you require for the entire cockpit of the car is included in our kit. It's shown on a checklist, and you can go through it and see it for yourself. It's very complete. If it's a panel, we supply it as a brand new, fully upholstered panel, even the ones that you least expect to get, like the A-post panels here. If it's a cover, supplied generously oversized, ready to go to be installed onto the car itself. And you can see the big panels, door panels and so on, supplied as a complete. I'll explain why that cover isn't on later. Supplied as brand new panels. Of course, the seat covers are fully sewn. Every piece that you need, this goes behind the big armrest. All the pieces that you need, extra pieces that are required, things that you don't even see, are included in our leather kit for the seats. Don't be put off by the red cotton calico. It's a very strong calico. Color doesn't matter, and that's why we use it. And of course, these are the sewn headrest covers. So we're looking at a basic overview. Like I said, very complete kit. Includes all the colored components and also the black vinyl components, which are required in the Series 3s. The big long strip there, so below the window in the rear parcel shelf, from memory, covers the pillar panels at the front. So each one of these, that's the door cappings at the top. Each one of these pieces will be coming in a with a label, a bag with a label on it. It'll say exactly what those pieces are for. So every dimension, it'll say 12 by 12 for whatever. It's not all to memory at the moment with these pieces, but it is on the label. For instance, the bag would say vinyl covers for armrests, and these are supplied as rectangles. That's the best way to approach those. That's the way Jaguar would have done it also. The lower portion of the pocket is a sewn piece, as you can see, with leather and the scrim foam. The piping sewn in with the generous tail for the piping, which is required for the pockets. And everything that you see here is cut on our expensive and very fast and efficient CAD cutting machine. So you can see the machine here. What that ensures is absolute accuracy. So all our patterns have been perfected over many years, and the panels, everything is cut on this machine, with the exception of the majority of the leather, which is still hand cut. And there's, for instance, an example of the carpet set for the XJ Series 3, and you can see all the components here laid out. We have a small stock of the original felt back carpet. You have to check with us on the colors there. It's becoming rarer and rarer in the UK. We do have a small stock, but many people upgrade to the Wilton wool, which is a much higher quality carpet, and that's what this customer in Australia did. So we bring up the file for the carpet set. We roll out our carpet stock here. Any color you want, press the button, and the whole carpet set's cut out in about 2 minutes and 42 seconds. It is really quite impressive. The panels, again, cut with a machine, and they're stocked on the shelf. And there's some variations of the door panels for the Series 3s. So speaker holes are cut, all the holes ready to receive the pockets and armrests. And I think it's a pretty good start for an overview here. We'll pause there, catch my breath, and look at things in closer detail, starting with the carpet set. Here we have the carpet set here in a very attractive chocolate brown Wilton wool carpet. You can see the mats we supplied with the felt back as they were at the factory, so they got that heavy weight, holds them down. Heel pad, if you have your original heel pad in good condition, you want to reuse it, you send it to us and we can sew it in. We have the Velcro as it was from the factory. Kick panel at the front, A-post, toe board, rear mats, passenger, and the big sill covers, big inner rockers there, and everything is supplied backed as it was originally. In addition to the backed underfelt, we supply an underfelt set. You can see the holes are cut with our machine. Try doing that with a Stanley knife, not easy. And there we have them, and they go underneath the main mats themselves. So again, the patterns are precise, exactly as original. And of course, as I mentioned before, we even include the A-post panels with the crease lines so it can be folded, no reusing of the old ones. With our competitors, you just get this piece of carpet and you got to peel your old one off and glue it on and forget it. We get brand new ones with us. So there we go, that covers the carpet. I think I'll just keep on a roll here and move to the panel kit. As I mentioned before, we have a lot of pre-cut pieces. This the center console, these are the sides for the center console, the front pieces. There's two vent covers either side of the console at the front. And you can see they're generously oversized. This is the big piece that goes onto the armrest, the lid of the console. You can see the slight wedge shape to it there. And every piece comes labeled. We even supply 2 yards of the hard to find 1/8 inch polyfoam that's used to cover under a lot of this stuff. There's the BC pillar panels. Again, they get glued onto the car. We've included absolutely everything, even these little strips that get onto these little frames that go around the finger pockets are included. Those, I believe, are the ashtrays for the doors. And you can see our attention to detail here. There's for the switch box in the rear of the console. We showed the panels. You can see how beautifully they're finished at the back, even better than Jaguar themselves. And that's not difficult, guys, I can tell you. They threw those things together pretty quick. And they were given no time to make beautiful work like this. With you can see the staples, the extra reinforcing, and how uniform our cuts at the back are. The originals didn't look like that. This is the rear parcel shelf. We actually send in untrimmed because it's some debate and uncertainty on the rear brake light for the Australian market. So the trimmer wants this just sent in. He'll decide how that's going to go. There's the little rectangular cover for the plywood that goes on top. I mentioned the pockets. There's the sewn pockets for the doors and the ones for the armrests. And I think that just sort of covered all the panels. Again, black vinyl for the pieces that are in the car. So I think we'll switch to the seats. We'll show the backs of the front seats. There's these two panels of vinyl here, and then we've got this sewn pocket that goes on the lower portion of the back seat with the piping. We looked at this big rear seat backrest with the sewn armrest with the beautiful top stitching and the pull tab as original. Secret weapon here at BAS is our high quality leather. We pay a lot of money for this leather and we have to air freight it in from Europe. It's just, we could buy much cheaper like our competitors. We don't. We use very high quality leather from Europe. You can see the seats are made correctly with the polyfoam attached to the vinyl pieces, calico pulls. And our secret weapon, this very high quality scrim foam, which we also import from Europe, and that's how we get our world famous BAS dead straight pleats. And of course this has no tension in it, but when they go on the seat, when the seats or the wrinkles are there, when they get pulled on the seat frame, boom, gone. And that's made possible by the scrim foam pushing back up against the leather. So you can see how beautifully these are made. And then the front seats with the pull across the bottom, the waterfall at the front, which is a smart way that Jaguar did it so that it doesn't stick into your knee there, just disappears below the foam line. Rear headrest covers, again beautifully sewn, and front headrest covers ready to go. And finally the backrest for the front seat. So there we have it, a very complete kit. They're lovely cars, they're well worth restoring. Hey, anyone can go out and buy a brand new Jag. They're just not the same anymore, are they, gentlemen? Let's face it. The XJ Series 3 still turns heads, and get the V12. Man, that car flies. Beautiful car. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Samples free on request. We have this, we speak both languages, right-hand drive and left-hand drive, and we ship this all over the world, so ready when you are. Thanks guys. Okay, so I forgot to include two things. This order didn't actually consist of a headliner order, although if it was a standard full interior kit for an XJ Series 3, it would include this synthetic headliner from the UK with a scrim back end, hard to get anywhere in the world other than the UK. This is original Jaguar style headliner. That's a part of the interior kit, as is the snap-on fur flaps around the doors. There's this larger profile for around the cantrails, and these go on the doors. Typically this is only available in black. Jaguar made it in different colors, but it's only reproduced in black. Obviously this is a small sample, but you get enough to do the entire car included with our full interior kit.